What's happening, everybody? Do I really need a bicycle that goes 40 miles an hour? I don't know if that's really necessary, but it is certainly a lot of fun. And I was riding around tonight here on the Wired Freedom thinking about, okay, well, why do I need a bike that goes 40? And there's actually, I think, a use for that speed. I mean, you can kind of operate as a bicycle. You don't have to ride 40 miles an hour. You can ride 10 miles an hour and not use the throttle at all. But it's nice having that power if you want it, right? So Wired Freedom, I've just started doing a couple things to dress it up a little bit. I put the rear pack on it and we put some spoke skins on. I know a lot of people don't like spoke skins, but I like them. I think it makes it look a whole lot flashier. And I think it's kind of cool when you see the wheels going down the road with the spoke skins on them. I don't know, it just, to me, it dresses it up, and those match perfectly. The blue and the white, I'll give you a close up. This blue and white spoke skin is like a perfect match for the paint job on this bike. Perfectly matches the blue and white. And I've used a couple different brands, and these, I gotta tell you, these were the hardest, most difficult spoke skins I've ever done. They were very thin and they were twisted, and I figured it out after about half a wheel how to get them on there, but I'll link a better brand. I only got these because they were blue and white stripe and I wanted that color scheme. Otherwise, I'd get a solid color, and the brand I use is way easier than these. But I don't know, what do you think? Drop in the comments. Do you like the spoke skin look on this? I think it pops. I think it's cool. But anyway, I'm going to tell you today why you might want to get a bike that goes 40 miles an hour. If you're thinking, I don't need that, let me tell you why you do. All right, so here's why I think it's good to have this speed. Because if I want to get to the downtown area where I live, it's all 35 and 45 mile an hour roads. And I can spend 3 times as much time trying to weave my way there on a greenway and some back alleyway through the park, or I can just jump on these roads and basically keep up with traffic. And this bike will do it. I can keep up with the cars just fine. To me, this is less dangerous. Going 35, 40 on a bike, I think it's less dangerous than trying to be in that traffic going 20 on a bike. And we got a big downhill up here, so let's just stay with traffic. We're 35 here, we're beating that. But it's so nice just being able to, if I need to get somewhere quick, this is on a downhill. And keep in mind, this speedometer is accurate. 44 on a downhill, on a bicycle. This is crazy. So, I mean, there's no sidewalk, there's no real shoulder to ride on. For a lot of the roads around me, they're just, you know, doing the range test out in the country, it's pretty kind of dangerous because there's no shoulder to ride on at all. But now we're going uphill, and I'm still going 36, and we're coming into a 25 mile an hour zone. So I just kept up with traffic that whole way, basically. But there you go. That's my my use case for the speed on this bike. And I think it's better to be able to just keep up with everything than have to worry about traffic constantly overtaking you. So there you go. There's my argument. That's why you need a 40 mile an hour bicycle. Did I make my case? And it's tons of fun, and is ridiculous fun, and you shock a lot of people when you go by them this fast on a bike. But it's really easy to keep up in town on this like 25 mile an hour road, because this bike does that all day long. So you're basically on a mini motorcycle. You've got the speed of, you know, a really fast scooter or motorized scooter, or like a really, 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 really slow motorcycle. But at the same time, if I don't want to be in this traffic, I can, you know, watch what I'm doing. I can slow way down. Take it out of pedal assist 5. Put in pedal assist 1. And pedal at 8 miles an hour on the sidewalk. And if I'm on this, I pretty rarely ride on the sidewalks, honestly. When I'm down here, I never do this. I never ride on the sidewalk. I'm always on the street. But you can, in theory, just be a bicycle. But these bikes are so big, they take up so much room coming down the sidewalk. Look how wide my handlebars are with the mirrors, and I don't want to disrupt pedestrians. And I can keep up with traffic, so let's just ride in traffic. Really. But honestly, man, I think Wired really nailed it with this bike. They nailed it. I mean, the comfort with the tall BMX bars, the raw power of this thing, the hill climb power. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that's bad about this bike. The forks are fine. The wheel tire package is fine. It's got a 60 volt system, 20 amp hour, 60 volt battery. That's a lot. You got a lot of torque, a lot of power, a lot of comfort on this thing. It's full suspension. They nailed it. At 2,000 bucks, they freaking nailed it on this thing. This is one of the better deals out there. So if you're in the market for something with some speed and some power like I am, I love bikes like this. I love them. It's so much fun. I'm just out cruising in the beautiful weather. It's like probably 75 degrees. This says 77, if that's right or not. Enjoying the nice summer night on this crazy, you see that? It's taking off from that hill. The front wheel just lifted in the air. That's how much power this thing has. You got to be careful with it, honestly. It just wants to come up in the air because I was on a slight uphill. That's insane. Crazy. And I have this thing tuned to the max, just so you know. I've got the speed as high as it'll go. I've got the amps from the controller as high as it'll go. I have it on fast takeoff. You could really detune this bike if you want to. You can set it for slow start. You can set the speed limit lower. You can really back it off. So if you don't want all this crazy power, you don't have to have it. But this is certainly one that should be, I think, on your list. Definitely need to put this on your list. Look at this thing. There's 41 again. Crazy. Crazy. Wow. Cool. That's cool. I'll give you a link to it below so you can find it, because I know, I mean, they were once Wicked. They changed their name to Wired. So you got to look up Wired Freedom now, not Wicked. And I'll put the link so you can find it. It's just a link. I don't get anything. I'm not their salesman. I don't get commission. You know, you buy whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. I'm not out here I'm here to give you info on bikes like this and show you how much fun they are. Convince some people to ride them. This ain't my business. So I got a whole other job. I do this for fun to show you guys. I also recently did a whole video on the programming of this bike. Check that out if you want to know how to unlock everything. But again, unlock at your own risk. Bikes aren't supposed to be this fast. So that's on you if you unlock it and decide to take it on the street. But let's light it up again one last time. 35 through here. So we'll keep it 35. Actually have to back off on this bike to stay under the speed limit. You have to rein it in. Now we're coming to an uphill. Let's see what this bike can maintain going uphill. And there is traffic behind me, so we'll see if they catch me or not. So we're slowing down a little, but I can always help it. I can always pedal and make sure we keep it reasonable speed. So pedaling, I can maintain 32, 33 going uphill on this thing. There's not a whole lot of bikes out there that do that. Traffic is catching up to me, but at least I can get to this light. And now I'm back in the flow because I'm back up to 35. And they never caught me. All right, well, I'll give you one final look here at this beautiful blue beast. I like the blue. The prototype they gave me was black, and then they wanted to bring me the finished product here. So they gave me a blue one, that front wheel turned. But they also have like white, burnt orange and green, I think, now too. But I like the blue. The spoke skins, I think, really make it pop. What else do I need to do this? I got the bag on, the mirrors on, spoke skins. I got everything I need to ride. Any other items you think I need on this bike? I'm always looking for cool accessories, so put those in the comments if you can think of something that I don't got yet. But let's hightail it out of here. Hope you enjoyed some of this info. If you're looking for a quick bike, gotta add this to your list, man. Certainly one to check out. And I might have some more on this bike and this company coming soon. I think I might get my hands on one of the step-through cruiser style versions. I kind of want to see them side by side, because I don't know if it's better to have the full suspension or the step-through. Full suspension's nice, but that step-through, man, is so convenient. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let's test out the suspension a little bit. Right here. Holy cow. My handlebars were a little loose there. I gotta bend them back. I'll have to tighten them.